If you're 55 or older and eating avocados daily because you believe they are a superfood, I want you to pause for just 1 minute, because it's possible without realizing it, you could be quietly harming your heart, liver, blood pressure, or memory, all through one food you thought was healthy. Let me tell you about George. He's 68, one of my longtime patients here in Phoenix, Arizona. No alcohol, no smoking, walks every morning, and for breakfast, always the same: 2 slices of whole grain bread, half an avocado, and a boiled egg. He used to say to me proudly, "Doc, I eat clean. Avocado's a superfood, right?" But then George came in with 11 pounds 5 kilos of unexplained weight gain in just 4 months, fluctuating blood pressure, fatigue, bloating, and rising liver enzymes. We ran the tests. No red meat, no sugar, no junk. The culprit: the daily avocado eaten the wrong way at the wrong time in the wrong amount. Did you know? Harvard Medical School 2023 warns, avocados are nutrient-rich but also calorie-dense and can quickly contribute to weight gain or medication interactions if consumed daily without moderation. FDA report 2018 found that 7% of avocados sold in the U.S. had Listeria monocytogenes on their skin, a bacteria that can cause serious illness in older adults or anyone with a weak immune system. Journal of Food Chemistry 2021 showed that after just 6 hours of exposure to air, the antioxidant power of an avocado, like its lutein and vitamin E, can drop by up to 40% if not stored properly. Now, don't get me wrong, avocado is a gift of nature, but like any gift, it can become a burden if we misuse it. After age 60, our metabolism slows. Pancreatic enzymes weaken. The liver loses detox capacity. That's when we start to experience muscle loss, belly fat gain, foggy memory, sleep issues, bloating, and unexplained fatigue, even with a clean diet. And I've seen it time and again with George, Alina, even Mr. Jim. Good people trying their best, but unknowingly hurting themselves with something they thought was helping. Now I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt bloated, lightheaded, or just off after eating avocado for breakfast? Have your blood sugar levels ever fluctuated for no reason, even without eating sweets? Does someone in your family take blood pressure or diabetes meds, but no one's ever told them that avocado might interfere? If any of those sound familiar, this video could change the way you eat for the better. Why I made this video: from the heart of a doctor, I'm Dr. Jame. I've spent over 20 years in clinical nutrition, researching how natural foods impact the aging body. And no, I'm not here to scare you into quitting avocados. I'm here because I've treated hundreds of mystery health cases that, in the end, it came down to 2 things: eating the right food the wrong way, or ignoring the little things that your body never forgets. What you'll get in this video: not just warnings, but a clear recovery plan. Not fear, but real understanding of how to eat avocados safely to protect your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your digestion, and your memory. Here's what will uncover the 7 critical mistakes. A hidden toxin in avocado flesh that may affect liver and white blood cells. The wrong way to eat avocado that silently adds belly fat. Surprising drug interactions with blood thinners, diabetes meds, and hypertension pills. A hygiene mistake when slicing avocados that transfers bacteria to the flesh. Cross reactions in those allergic to bananas, kiwis, or latex digestive issues linked to histamine and FODMAP, especially in people with IBS or weak liver enzymes storing avocado incorrectly, which destroys antioxidants in just hours. And after that, I'll walk you through a 5-day avocado reset plan. Simple, science-based, and tailored for people over 60. Because if you really care about your health, you'll want to watch until the end. Sometimes, just one overlooked mistake is enough to erase all the benefits you were hoping for. Let's begin. Doc, I eat avocados every day. They're good for the heart, right? I hear that question at least 4 or 5 times a week. With its creamy green flesh, heart-healthy fats, and smooth taste, avocado has worn the superfood crown for over a decade. From Whole Foods shelves to #Eat Clean trends on TikTok, it's been praised as nature's gift, healing the heart, glowing the skin, trimming the waistline, even boosting memory. But after more than 20 years in clinical nutrition and geriatric care, I've come to a humbling conclusion. There is no such thing as a perfect food, and no superfood is safe or right for everyone. Not even the avocado. Let's be clear, nutritionally, avocados do deserve respect. Monounsaturated fats help lower bad LDL cholesterol and raise good HDL. Fiber almost 10 grams per fruit, supporting digestion and gut health. Vitamin E, K, and B6 powerful antioxidants, great for heart and brain. Potassium more than bananas, helping manage blood pressure. Lutein and zeaxanthin protect aging eyes and fight macular degeneration. A 2015 study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found a daily avocado-enriched diet reduced LDL cholesterol by 13.5 mg/dl within just 5 weeks. So, do avocados deserve their superfood status? Yes, but only when used wisely. Here's the problem. Most of the avocado studies you see, they're done on young or middle-aged adults, people without chronic conditions, or those swapping out junk foods like cheese and bacon. But what about those of us over 60? As we age, the body changes. Fat metabolism slows down, digestive enzymes drop by 20–30%, absorption weakens, and many people take medications for heart, blood sugar, or blood thinning. Even a clean food like avocado, when eaten the wrong way, in the wrong amount, at the wrong time, can quietly undermine your health. A major 2020 review in Nutrition Reviews explained, absorption and metabolism of plant lipids such as those in avocados is highly dependent on bile and pancreatic enzymes, both of which decline naturally with age. And in my own clinic, I've seen patients over 65 develop hyperkalemia, high potassium, due to avocados' potassium-load drug interactions that made blood thinners less effective, thanks to sudden vitamin K spikes, persistent bloating, stomach cramps, and fatigue, symptoms that only improved once we took avocado out of their diet. It's not the avocado, it's our misunderstanding of how to use it. You might think, but I eat clean avocados better than meat or dairy. Let's look at it this way. A person on heart meds eating avocado daily, right arrow potential drug interaction. Someone with weak liver enzymes consuming Persin every day, right arrow chronic fatigue. A person with mild IBS or latex sensitivity having avocado every morning, right arrow bloating. Rashes. Insomnia. I once treated a 72-year-old woman who had mysterious hives, pounding heartbeat, and nights of restless sleep. We removed Avocado, and within a week she was back to normal. The truth is simple but vital. Not every food is good for every person. And not every superfood is safe, especially if used the wrong way. So what do you really need? Clearer information, not just trends from social media, a deeper understanding of your body. Instead of following the superfood hype, a smarter way to eat avocado, one that protects your health and brings balance as you age. To do all that, you'll need to understand each of the hidden traps behind this smooth green fruit. In the next section, I'll reveal the very first mistake, one that even most health experts rarely talk about. A natural toxin found in avocado, tiny, yes, but when it builds up, it may affect your liver, white blood cells, and immune system, especially if you're older or chronically tired. It's called Persin, and you'll want to know what it does before your next bite of avocado. Mistake #1 Persin, the silent natural toxin in avocados. Let me ask you a question, my friend. Have you ever heard of Persin? Most people haven't. Even some of my medical students blink when I mention the word. But Persin is a natural compound found in the leaves, skin, seed, and even the flesh of avocados, especially when they are underripe or overripe. And for some people, it can quietly trigger a storm inside the body. Remember George, the 68-year-old man I mentioned earlier. After a few weeks of digestive discomfort, brain fog, and fatigue, we decided to run some deeper labs. What came back surprised even him. Mild liver enzyme elevation, signs of white blood cell irregularities, and no obvious infection or cause. He wasn't drinking. He wasn't on new medication. But he was eating half an avocado every morning from a batch he kept in the fridge for nearly a week, some of them just slightly brown and soft. That's when I realized we might be looking at low-level Persin buildup. What is Persin, and why should seniors care? Persin is a fungicidal toxin naturally produced by the avocado plant. Its job is to protect the fruit from molds, pests, and rot. That's great for the tree. But in sensitive humans, Persin can act as a biological irritant, especially when consumed regularly. In animal studies, Persin has been shown to cause mammary gland damage, respiratory distress, and even heart issues in certain species like birds and rabbits. Source: Journal of Animal Physiology, 2009. In humans, high exposure is rare, but repeated low exposure, especially in seniors with compromised liver function, can slowly tax the body's detox system. And here's the catch. The softer, bruised, or unripe the avocado, the higher the Persin concentration. After age 60, your liver and pancreas naturally slow down. So even minor toxins like Persin aren't cleared as efficiently as they used to be. Here's what can happen. Liver stress: Persin is fat-soluble, meaning it requires healthy bile flow and liver enzymes to be properly detoxified. Immune response: for some, Persin acts like a mild allergen, activating white blood cells and causing subtle inflammation. Energy drain: over time, this chronic low-grade response may lead to fatigue, sleep disturbances, and that off feeling many seniors describe. Elena, 72, was a retired librarian with no major health issues, just mild fatigue and strange bloating after breakfast. Her diet: organic, clean, mostly plant-based, but she loved avocados. Ate half a fruit each morning, often one that had browned slightly overnight. We ran tests. Her liver enzymes were borderline, white blood cells elevated, no infection, No autoimmunity. We removed Avocado for 3 weeks. Just one change. Her energy returned. Bloating gone. Sleep improved. No meds. Just knowledge. How to protect yourself from Persin exposure now. I'm not telling you to quit avocados forever. But if you're over 60, or have liver issues, or take medication that already stresses your detox pathways, you must be more careful. Here's what I recommend. Never eat bruised, mushy, or underripe avocados. Don't scrape too close to the skin. This is where Persin is more concentrated. Buy in small batches so they don't overripe and store properly. Cool, dry, and not for more than a few days. Once ripe, listen to your body. If you feel strange after eating avocado, pause and reassess. Have you ever felt strangely tired after breakfast, even when you slept well? Do you sometimes get bloated or foggy and blame aging or stress? Could it be the avocado you trusted is secretly overloading your system? Now that you understand the hidden toxin in this fruit, let's move to something even more surprising. How eating avocado the healthy way might be silently causing weight gain, especially around the belly, and what almost every clean-eating senior overlooks. We'll unpack that in the next part. You won't want to miss it. Mistake #2 Eating avocados the wrong way can quietly make you gain weight. I don't get it, doc. I eat clean. No sugar, no fried food, no junk. Every morning I have avocado on whole grain toast, but somehow this belly keeps growing. That was Raymond, 64, one of my longtime patients in Florida, and honestly, he's not alone. When a superfood becomes a silent fat trap, it sounds crazy at first. We've all heard the good news about avocados. They lower bad cholesterol. They keep us full longer. They're packed with fiber and heart-healthy fats. But here's the side that no one talks about. A single avocado packs about 320 calories. That's nearly the same as a cheeseburger. And if you're eating one avocado a day on top of your usual meals, that's over 200 extra calories a week, just from avocados. After 50, things start shifting. Muscle mass decreases, metabolism slows down 10–15%, fat-burning hormones decline, digestion slows, and the body starts storing fat, especially around the belly, lower back, and even the liver. So even an extra 100 calories per day, less than half an avocado, can quietly lead to 1 to 2 pounds of weight gain per month, a buildup of hidden visceral fat, higher insulin resistance, and rising blood triglycerides. Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, 2021. Healthy fats can still contribute to weight gain if overconsumed. One large avocado equals 320 calories, which can easily exceed the needs of many older adults. Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2018. Avocado intake is beneficial only when it replaces high-saturated fat foods, not when added on top of existing calories. Jenna, 58, is a neighbor of mine here in San Diego. She's the picture of clean eating. No sugar, no fried food. Every morning, whole grain toast plus a half avocado plus a boiled egg lunch. Salad with another a half avocado. That's one whole avocado per day equals 320 calories. In 3 months, Jenna gained almost 9 pounds, even though she still walked every morning and didn't change anything else in her diet. When I asked her gently, "Jenna, did you replace any food with avocado or just add it on top?" she paused. "I just added it. I thought it was healthy, so it didn't count." And that, my friend, is the mistake. Avocado is a replacement food, not a bonus topping. Why even good fat can make you fat. Monounsaturated fat, MUFA, is heart healthy, yes, but it still has 9 calories per gram. If your body doesn't burn it, it stores it as triglycerides, especially in the liver and belly. Consistent calorie surplus, even from good fats, can disrupt insulin. That leads to fatigue after meals, increased hunger, belly fat gain, blood sugar swings, visceral fat. You can't see it, but it's there. It raises inflammation, contributes to high blood pressure, reduces testosterone, and increases dementia risk. How to fix it? Eat smart. Not more. Use avocado as a substitute, not an addition. Right arrow: replace butter, mayo, cheese, or creamy dressings with avocado. 3-4 times a week is plenty. Right arrow: just a quarter to a half avocado per serving is enough for heart benefits. Pair it with high-fiber veggies and lean protein. Right arrow: think eggs, grilled chicken, mackerel, or lentils, not toast and more fat. If you're trying to lose belly fat or manage blood sugar, track your avocado portions. Right arrow: not to fear food, but to eat it with awareness. Have you been eating avocado every day? Did you add it on top of your meals or replace something else with it? Share your experience below, because your story might help someone else who's stuck wondering why they're gaining weight despite eating clean. Coming up in mistake #3. As you can see, even healthy eating can backfire when portions or timing are off. But there's something even more surprising. Did you know avocados, just like bananas and kiwis, can trigger allergic reactions that mimic latex sensitivity? In the next part, I'll walk you through a little-known condition, latex fruit syndrome, and how it might be the hidden reason behind your itchy mouth, tight throat, strange fatigue, or racing heartbeat, all from that healthy morning avocado. Stay tuned for mistake #3. Cross-reactivity, the immune warning your body tries to send you. I've never been allergic to anything, but after eating an avocado salad, my throat felt itchy, my lips tingled, and my heart started racing. Maybe it was the dressing, or maybe I just ate too fast. That's what Mark, 59, a retired high school teacher, told me when he came in. He was healthy, no chronic illness, no medications. But these strange reactions started popping up after meals he believed were healthy. We ran full labs, blood work, thyroid, neurology, heart. Everything came back normal. Then I asked one simple question. Mark, have you ever had issues with latex gloves or bananas or maybe kiwi? And without thinking, he said, "Oh right, latex gloves used to make my hands red when I was teaching. And kiwi, yeah, it made my mouth feel weird, so I just stopped eating it." That was our answer. The real culprit, avocado. What is cross-reactivity? And how is avocado involved? There's a condition called latex fruit syndrome. It happens when your immune system confuses certain fruit proteins with latex and reacts as if you were exposed to rubber. Latex, natural rubber, contains a unique set of proteins. Fruits like avocado, banana, kiwi, papaya, chestnuts all share similar protein structures. So if you've ever had a sensitivity to latex, your immune system may misidentify avocado proteins as latex. That's when you get symptoms like tingling lips or numbness in the mouth, scratchy or tight throat, hives, or a slight skin rash, racing heartbeat, anxiety or restlessness at night for no clear reason. Annals of Allergy, Asthma and Immunology, 2020. Approximately 35% to 50% of people allergic to latex also experience cross reactions with avocado, banana, or kiwi. Clinical and Experimental Allergy, 2017. The primary trigger is HEV-B602, a latex protein that shares up to 80% structural similarity with storage proteins found in avocado pulp. Why this matters more after age 55, many older adults had mild sensitivities to latex or kiwi earlier in life, but they never had an issue with avocado because they didn't eat it regularly. Now, with avocado trending as a superfood, some people eat it daily, and that daily exposure builds up just enough to trigger the immune system. That's when you start noticing a strange itch in the throat after breakfast, a lump in the throat feeling you can't explain, faster heartbeat in the evenings, or even insomnia or unexplained anxiety. Mildred ate an avocado salad every night for heart health. After 3 weeks, she came to see me with a tight feeling when swallowing, tingling lips, an itchy mouth, restless nights, fatigue, and uneasiness. She couldn't explain. We ruled out food allergies, medications, hormonal imbalances. Only when I asked about latex sensitivity did she recall. "Oh, I never liked wearing latex gloves. They'd make my hands itch." So we paused her avocado intake for 10 days. The results: no more throat tightness, her sleep improved, heart rhythm normalized. Be careful if you've ever had latex allergies, gloves, medical tape, balloons, mild reactions to kiwi, bananas, papaya, or chestnuts, autonomic nervous system issues, racing heart, vague anxiety, itchy mouth or throat after eating fruit. How to handle this smartly: suspect a reaction. Stop avocado for 7-10 days. Right arrow: your body will tell you everything you need to know. Mild symptoms: try cooked avocado. Right arrow: lightly grilled or pan-seared avocado can break down reactive proteins. Watch for reactions after smoothies or salads, especially those with kiwi or bananas. Right arrow: these foods can compound the immune response. If you've had a serious latex allergy, talk to your allergist before making avocado a daily habit. Ever had a scratchy throat, tingly lips, or a strange sensation after eating fruit? Ever reacted to rubber gloves or balloons? You might not realize it, but your immune system could be sending you a quiet signal through your avocado. Leave a comment below. Your story might help someone else recognize the signs before things escalate. And if you're thinking, "Well, I don't have any allergies, I should be fine with avocado, right?" I'd say not so fast, because the next mistake, almost everyone makes it, even the cleanest eaters and most health-conscious cooks. Let me ask, do you wash your avocado before cutting it? Stay tuned for mistake #4. How unwashed avocado skin can spread harmful bacteria into your food without you even realizing it. I eat avocado every day, all organic. I just cut it open, scoop it out, never touch the skin. So what's the problem, doc? Well, the problem isn't the skin you don't eat. It's the knife you use, they think. I don't eat the skin. Right arrow: no need to wash. It looks clean. Right arrow: must be clean. It's organic from a premium store. Right arrow: definitely clean. But here's the truth. Avocado skins, even spotless ones, can harbor dangerous bacteria. We're talking about common gut offenders like E. coli, Listeria, and Salmonella. FDA report 2018-2019. FDA tested 615 avocados from grocery stores across the U.S. Results: 17. 7% of skins tested positive for Listeria monocytogenes 0. 74% had salmonella, and here's the alarming part. Bacteria can be transferred from the skin to the flesh of the avocado when a knife cuts through, especially if the skin hasn't been washed. After age 60, your body's natural defenses aren't as strong. Immune system slows down, gut lining becomes more delicate, good bacteria become easier to disturb, so even a small dose of bacteria can lead to gas, bloating, or diarrhea, nausea, or low-grade fever in more serious cases, inflammation or gut infections. Jim, a retired veteran, was a model of clean living. Every morning, 1 avocado, 1 egg, 2 slices of whole grain toast. He'd slice his avocado with a clean knife, but never washed the skin. After a few weeks, ongoing bloating, loose stools for 5 straight days, mild fatigue, and lower belly aches. We ruled out chronic illness until I asked how he prepared his avocado. He started washing the avocado skin thoroughly before slicing. 1 week later, symptoms gone. Avocado skins are bumpy and textured, perfect for trapping dust, soil, organic fertilizer, pathogens from handling. When you cut through the unwashed skin, your knife becomes the vehicle, carrying bacteria straight into the flesh. If the fruit sits unrefrigerated too long afterward, bacteria multiply. Now combine that with older age, blood pressure, or acid-blocking meds, right arrow, and your immune system may struggle to fight it off. How to protect yourself: always wash avocados under clean running water before cutting. Right arrow, use your hand or a soft brush to gently scrub the skin. Right arrow, no need for soap, just water and light friction. Dry it off with a clean towel before slicing. Right arrow helps avoid slipping accidents and keeps water and bacteria from spreading. Never cut avocado with the same knife used on raw meat. Right arrow cross-contamination risk is sky high. If you've ever had a stomach bug and couldn't figure out why, take a second look at your avocado prep habits. Have you ever thought to wash an avocado first? Or, like millions of others, have you been unknowingly slicing through bacteria every morning? Your honest share could help someone else avoid a full week of unexplained stomach pain. Comment below if this surprised you. Let's help protect each other, one small habit at a time. See how even the smallest habit, like skipping a rinse, can turn avocado into a threat. But there's something even more serious. Even if you wash your avocado, even if you eat it in moderation, if you're on medications, avocado might still work against you. Because some drugs, especially those for blood pressure, blood thinners, or diabetes, can dangerously interact with avocado, and most doctors never mention it. Mistake #5. Medication interactions: when avocado raises potassium, thins blood, or drops sugar without warning. Doctor, I take my meds every day, eat clean, exercise, but my blood pressure keeps spiking, my heart races, and one day I nearly fainted. Could it really be the avocado I eat every morning? Avocados are healthy, no question about it. But healthy doesn't always mean harmless, especially when paired with certain medications like blood thinners, blood pressure medications, diabetes drugs. In these cases, your body may experience unexpected reactions. Harvard Health Publishing, 2021. Avocados contain moderate amounts of vitamin K and high potassium. Both can interfere with blood thinners, ACE inhibitors, and potassium-sparing diuretics. The American Journal of Cardiology, 2020. Elderly patients on stable medications showed significant blood level changes after daily avocado intake, when drug dosages remained unchanged. How avocados interact with medications. Vitamin K disrupts blood thinners. Avocados contain vitamin K1, which supports blood clotting. If you're on warfarin, Coumadin, or any anticoagulants, eating avocados inconsistently, some days yes, some no, can throw off your medication's effectiveness. Right arrow sudden increases in vitamin K may cause clotting. Right arrow sudden stops can raise the risk of internal bleeding. The danger isn't the avocado itself. It's the unpredictability of your intake. High potassium levels affect blood pressure. Drugs. Just 1 cup of avocado equals 708 mg of potassium. Right arrow nearly double what's in a banana. If you're on ACE inhibitors like lisinopril and naloxone, potassium-sparing diuretics like spironolactone, amyloride, avocados can raise your potassium levels, causing muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, chest tightness, or pressure. Avocados may alter blood sugar. While on diabetes meds, the healthy fats and fiber in avocados slow drug absorption. They also improve insulin sensitivity, sometimes too well. This can amplify the effects of diabetes medication, leading to sudden blood sugar drops, dizziness, cold sweats, shaky hands, feeling mentally foggy or faint after eating. Thomas had mild atrial fibrillation and type 2 diabetes. He was on warfarin 5 mg/day, metformin 1000 mg every morning, avocado smoothie with oats. After 2 months, random bruising on arms and legs, 1 severe hypoglycemic episode. Despite no dosage change, lab tests showed INR2 low, right arrow blood clotting too fast, HbA1c dropped too far, right arrow overly aggressive glucose control. We reviewed his diet and paused avocado for 7 days, while keeping everything else the same. All levels normalized. How to stay safe on blood thinners. Right arrow, don't cut out avocados completely. Right arrow, eat them consistently, 3-4 times per week, in stable amounts. Right arrow, avoid big changes in intake. On blood pressure meds or potassium-sparing diuretics. Right arrow, be cautious if you're also eating bananas, leafy greens, or coconut water that day. Right arrow, get potassium levels tested regularly if you eat avocados often. On diabetes medications, right arrow, monitor for signs of low blood sugar after avocado meals. Right arrow, avoid avocado smoothies on an empty stomach, especially right after taking your meds. Right arrow, better to eat avocados with a full meal. Do you or a loved one take blood pressure meds, blood thinners, or diabetes drugs? Have you ever considered that a clean, healthy fruit like avocado might be quietly disrupting your treatment? Leave a comment. Your story could help prevent a hidden medical crisis in someone else's life. And you know what? Even if you don't take medication, even if you're not allergic, you eat moderately and always wash the skin. Avocados can still cause bloating, headaches, anxiety, or a heavy, sluggish feeling. Why? Because some people's bodies just can't break down certain natural compounds in avocado, histamine and FODMAP. And after 60, digestion gets even more delicate. Mistake #6. Some people simply can't digest avocados, especially after 60. Doctor, I eat avocado because I thought it was good for me. But every time I do, I feel this strange bloated heaviness, like my body's just off. Is my stomach just weak? You wouldn't believe how often I hear this, especially from people over 60 who eat clean, live healthy, and yet still struggle with bloating, gut discomfort, or vague anxiety. And the last thing they suspect, that innocent little avocado. Let's be clear, superfood doesn't mean super safe for everyone. Some people's bodies simply aren't built to process certain compounds in avocados. What are FODMAP? The cause behind bloating and gas. FODMAP stands for fermentable oligo, monosaccharides, and polyols. These are short-chain sugars that can be difficult to digest for some people. In avocados, the main FODMAP is sorbitol, a natural polyol, for people who are FODMAP sensitive, especially those with IBS, sluggish digestion, or over 60. Sorbitol gets fermented by gut bacteria. That fermentation produces gas, right arrow, leading to bloating, stomach cramps, diarrhea, or constipation. As avocados ripen, their histamine levels increase. Histamine is a natural compound found in many foods, but if your liver is weak, you have histamine intolerance, you lack the DAO enzyme needed to break histamine down, then even a small amount can trigger symptoms like restless sleep, racing heart, light headaches after eating, uneasy anxiety, a strange tightness in the chest. Food Chemistry Journal, Biogenic amines in plant foods, 2018. Avocados contain about 23 mg/kg of histamine, placing them in the moderate to high histamine category for sensitive individuals. Darren was a personal trainer, switching to a clean, plant-based lifestyle. Each morning, avocado smoothie with kale, banana, and plant protein. After 2 weeks, mild, persistent headaches, afternoon anxiety and restlessness, poor sleep. Even when tired, long-lasting bloating after meals. We tracked his diet closely and eliminated ingredients one by one. The moment we paused avocados for 7 days, every symptom vanished. It turns out, Darren couldn't properly process the histamine in ripe avocado, despite being healthy overall. You might be sensitive if you have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, you've had liver issues, elevated liver enzymes, or frequent antibiotic use. You deal with chronic anxiety, poor sleep, or unexplained nervousness. You suffer from persistent digestive issues with no clear cause. Making avocados easier on your body. Eat avocado with meals, not on an empty stomach. Start small. Try 1-2 slices and observe how your body responds. Avoid overly ripe, mushy avocados. They are higher in histamine. If you're histamine sensitive, choose barely ripe avocados and eat them within 24 hours of slicing. If avocado feels off in your body, try removing it for 7 days and notice the difference. Your body often knows more than any superfood label. Have you noticed strange symptoms after eating avocados? Do you ever feel oddly heavy, bloated, anxious, or foggy after eating avocado? It may not be random. It could be your gut or nervous system quietly signaling overload. Share your thoughts in the comments, because your story might help someone else finally make the connection they've been missing for years. So far, we've uncovered 6 surprising mistakes that can turn avocado from nature's darling superfood into a trigger for digestive issues, anxiety, unwanted weight gain, or dangerous medication interactions. But there's one last mistake. It's incredibly simple. So simple that even the most health-conscious people make it without realizing. It's about how you store your avocado after cutting it. A tiny oversight but it can destroy up to 40% of its antioxidants in just a few hours or worse, trigger inflammation from oxidized fats. Mistake #7. Storing avocados the wrong way and losing their best nutrients without even knowing. I sliced half an avocado this morning, wrapped the rest in plastic and stuck it in the fridge. Had the other half for dinner. Tasted fine, doc. It might taste fine, but nutritionally, not so much. Because when avocados are stored improperly, they can lose nearly half of their antioxidants within just a few hours. Once you cut into an avocado, you trigger a natural oxidation process. Exposure to air oxygen. Right arrow breaks down lutein, vitamin E, and healthy fats. Fridge light and fluctuating cold temperatures. Right arrow weaken protective enzymes. Polyphenol oxidase, PPO. Enzymes kick in. Right arrow turn the flesh brown and dull. Right arrow reduce nutrition and may mildly trigger inflammation in sensitive guts. Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, 2021. Lutein and alpha-tocopherol vitamin E in avocado decreased by 38–45% within 6 hours of air and refrigeration exposure. Yes, just 6 hours and nearly half the antioxidants are gone. Louisa was health-conscious and careful with her diet. Avocados were part of her daily routine, but she never ate a full one. She'd cut it in half, wrap the rest, and refrigerate it. After 2 months, her skin became noticeably drier. Her vision started to blur. Slightly low-grade inflammation markers. CRP began to rise surprisingly. Her blood tests showed deficiencies in lutein and vitamin E despite eating avocados daily. The culprit: nutrient loss from poor storage. We showed her the proper method, and just 6 weeks later, her skin improved, inflammation dropped, and sleep returned to normal. How to store avocados the right way. Leave the pit in. If you're only eating half. Right arrow, the pit protects the flesh from oxidation. Use beeswax wrap or an airtight glass container instead of plastic wrap. Right arrow, avoid BPA and better shield from air. Add a slice of red onion beside the avocado. Right arrow, onions' natural sulfur compounds help slow oxidation. Yes, an old school trick, but it works. Eat within 4–6 hours after slicing. Right arrow, don't save it for the next day. If not eaten right away, freeze it into guacamole or dip if it turns black, watery, or mushy. Toss it out. Right arrow, a spoiled avocado loses its health value and could even harm your gut. Have you ever wrapped up a half avocado, only to find it browned and mushy the next day, but still ate it because you didn't want to waste it? You're not alone. Share your experience in the comments below. Let's help each other protect the nutrients we work so hard to eat right for, especially after 60. As you've seen, even a superfood like avocado, when eaten the wrong way, stored carelessly, paired with the wrong medications, or consumed at the wrong time, can backfire. So, how do you enjoy avocados safely, wisely, and in a way that supports your body after 50 or 60? In the next part, I'll guide you through a gentle 5-day avocado reset plan to help your gut, liver, and blood sugar recover without cutting avocados out completely. A clear list of who should be cautious when eating avocados often, and a quick 5-question self-check quiz to help you find out if avocados truly match your body's unique needs. You won't want to miss it. So, Doc, does this mean I have to stop eating avocados completely? No, you don't have to give them up, but you do need to reset how you eat them to support your gut, liver, and hormonal balance, especially after 50. That's why I created this gentle, science-backed method called the 5-Day Avocado Reset, designed specifically for older adults who want to enjoy avocados without the side effects. The 5 golden rules of the avocado reset, day by day. Day 1-2. Stop all avocado intake, let your body take a break. This pause helps calm down potential sensitivity to histamine. FODMAPs. Persin. Hidden calorie overload. Drink plenty of water. Focus on greens, light oily fish like sardines, and probiotic-rich foods like yogurt if tolerated. Day 3-4. Reintroduce avocado at a biologically safe dose. Eat only 1/4 to 1/2 of an avocado per day. Important guidelines: eat after a meal, never on an empty stomach. Do not blend into smoothies. Avoid pairing with bananas, kiwi, papaya, raw salmon, or coconut water. Write why. They can cause cross reactions or stack on calories. Keep 2+ hours between avocado and any of these medications. Blood sugar meds, blood thinners, diuretics. Day 5. Body check-in. Now pause and ask, did you feel bloated? Any mild irregular heartbeat or anxiety? Trouble sleeping the night after eating it? If you feel fine and steady, you're likely okay to enjoy avocado 3-4 times a week in 1/4 to 1/2 fruit portions, as long as you swap other calorie sources. But if you're still feeling off, tired, heavy, or sleep deprived, your body may not be ready for avocado right now. Take a longer break and consult a healthcare professional. You should limit or monitor closely if you take blood thinners, e.g., warfarin, Coumadin, take potassium-sparing diuretics or blood pressure meds, have liver issues, fatty liver, elevated enzymes, struggle with IBS or chronic bloating, have latex, kiwi, banana, or papaya allergies, experience insomnia or irregular heart rhythms. You may eat avocados more regularly if you aren't on avocado-sensitive meds, have a strong digestive system, live an active lifestyle, daily walking, post-meal movement, can manage your total calorie intake. Avocado shouldn't be extra. Pair it with anti-inflammatory foods like kale, olive oil, or mackerel. Answer these 5 questions honestly. Do you eat avocado more than 4 times a week? Write yes. It's time to reassess how much you're eating. Are you taking meds for diabetes, blood pressure, or blood thinning? Write yes. Talk to your doctor before making avocado a habit. Have you ever felt itchy mouth, throat tightness, or mild anxiety after a smoothie or salad? Write you may be sensitive to histamine or a cross-reactive allergy. Do you wash the avocado skin before slicing? Write if not, you may be transferring bacteria from peel to flesh. Do you feel bloated, foggy, or get headaches after eating avocado? Write these could be FODMAP reactions or poor fat metabolism. If you answered yes to 2 or more, your body may be signaling it's time for a reset. What's your experience with avocados? Have you tried this mini quiz? How many times a week do you eat avocados? After doing this 5-day reset, did you feel any change? Drop a comment below, because your experience might help others realize that even a harmless superfood can carry hidden risks when used the wrong way. Now, after diving through 10 critical truths from Persin toxicity, hidden calories, immune triggers, drug interactions, to storage mistakes, I hope you see clearly. There's no such thing as a bad food, only bad timing, bad combinations, and a body that's not ready. In our final chapter together, I'll share a deeper reflection based on real stories from people like you. Because ultimately, health doesn't live inside an avocado. It lives in how well you listen to your body. After everything we've shared, I hope you don't just look at avocados differently. I hope you look at your own body differently too. You see, we live in an age where healthy tips spread like wildfire. One moment, a food is hailed as a miracle, the next, it's the villain of the week. Avocados have been praised as green gold, healthy fat, heart-healing superfood. And to be fair, they can be all of those things for the right person, in the right way, at the right time. But here's what matters most. Your body is not like anyone else's. What works for them might not work for you. I've seen people who ate clean, yet still felt exhausted, who exercised daily but kept gaining weight, who followed everything the internet said but wrecked their digestion in the process. Only when they paused, listened, and truly understood their body did real healing begin. The biggest lesson from avocado isn't about fat or vitamins. It's about asking one brave question. Is this actually right for me? And you know what? That is the real superpower of someone who truly understands health. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, if you felt tired even while eating healthy, if you felt lost in a sea of online advice, you are not alone. I see you. I've met so many people just like you. And today, you've done something truly meaningful. You chose to understand, not just follow. You chose to listen, not just chase superfoods. And that deserves to be recognized. If this video touched something in you, quietly, gently, but deeply, tap like so I know there are still people who value truth over trends. Click subscribe so you don't miss our next heartfelt health videos. Turn on the bell icon so YouTube reminds you when a new message is here for you. Because if you're at a stage in life where your body needs more care, more listening, then I'm here for you. Not just with advice, but with understanding. Until next time, I'll meet you again in future videos with topics that are familiar, science-backed, deeply human, and most of all, designed to help you live with clarity, live with lightness. Live in harmony with the body you've been given. I'm Dr. Jame, and this is a journey to rediscover health, starting from the smallest, simplest things. Thank you for staying till the end. You've made it. And that is something to be proud of.